Oculus Quest 2 has tons of new games on the way, as well as updates as the V30 update has been rolling around, and we have been giving you updates from games that have been releasing, new games that are well in the near future, and also just things you could be doing with your Oculus Quest 2 from accessories and more. So if you like content like that, go ahead and hit us with a subscribe and a thumbs up. Today we're talking about new games that are well on the way, and also at the end of the video, we're going to be touching base on all the games that we kind of already highlighted, but we'll just talk about them again so you can get all the information in one video. So make sure that you watch around. Stick around to the end of the video. My name is Timstuh. Let's go ahead and get right into the Quest 2 new games on the way. All right, we're gonna come out hot. We're coming out hot. We're coming out flaming hot, man. Paranormal Activity: The Lost Soul is coming to Oculus Quest 2 VR. Paranormal Activity VR. I get this question so many times because people want horror games. I get it on my TikTok and everything. I want to say, hold up, a cheap plug. Thank y'all so much for over 200K followers on TikTok, by the way. That really does mean the world as we're building community there and as we're trying to build community here and trying to get to 100K on YouTube. So y'all have been asking me all the horror games. Man, Paranormal Activity is on the way, and that's gonna be an insane game, yo. Like, if you like horror games or you like games like Dead by Daylight or survival games or just real, I mean, of course, we'll already know the Phasmophobia. This has to be the Phasmophobia times 2. Hopefully it can level up with it. Phasmophobia is basically and almost technically what Paranormal Activity can be. Also, what Paranormal Activity gives us more different structures of horror versus just ghost and Phasmophobia. So it's gonna be that same appeal, that same dark appeal. No, you won't find something in there. There's definitely gonna be ghosts. There's gonna be a lot of scary stuff. So Paranormal Activity: The Lost Soul is coming out. I had to come out the gate with that game because that game is gonna be incredible. I can't wait to be playing that game. I'm gonna have tons and tons of footage of that game, so go ahead and make sure that you're locked in with us right here because we're gonna be sharing as much as we can. But if you're a fan of Paranormal Activity, I watched all the movies. I still love them, and it's just such a fun time. Horror games, especially in VR, are fun. When you play on console, it's fun too. When you're on your, when I'm on Twitch stream, when I'm playing on console, it's fun. When I play on PC, it's fun. But VR is next level. Even old school games like Dread Halls that are just very much basic and the graphics are very much lower tier because it was the beginning of the VR structure. It's still a scary game because you're running around the halls. It's like a Dead by Daylight or a Friday the 13th type game. Same thing what Paranormal Activity is gonna offer. Running around and just, it's gonna be like, what? So you are gonna be running for your life. And in VR, there's nothing better. It's just horror games in VR are the best you could ever do. Trust me. Don't sleep on it. Paranormal Activity on the way. Thrill of the Fight 2. Boxes, man, let us know what's up. It is a huge workout. Part 1 is such a huge workout, from the combos to essentials to learning how to do it, from tutorials and more. It's just so fun. Thrill of the Fight is something that I always can come back home to, play for like 20 to 30 minutes, and I'm drenched in sweat at times, especially when you keep it rolling from the training to all types of things. Now, Thrill of the Fight 2 is gonna have multiplayer, so that's always gonna be amazing. You and your buddies going against each other on Thrill of the Fight. Now that is gonna be fun, especially with the V30 update where you can talk a lot of smack in party chat and in game chat, like just having fun multiplayer with your friends and foes, quote unquote foes, your competitors. It's just gonna be a good time. If you're trying to be toxic or you're trying to be positive, whatever it may be, just don't get yourself banned, but just have some fun and friendly competition, and definitely know that Thrill of the Fight is gonna be super fun because that is really based on your essentials, on how you're boxing, your technique, your flow, you're going in. So if you like boxing games, you like working out, but you don't want your traditional type of working out, if you like things like Beat Saber and stuff that are like, you get a far more sweaty in different unique ways, and Thrill of the Fight 2 is something that you need to do. I think Thrill of the Fight 1 is like $10 though right now, so Thrill of the Fight 2 is just gonna be next level. Can't wait for that game to come out. I Expect You to Die 2. This game, Part 1, the sequel to Part 1, I Expect You to Die, is a fun game, obviously, with tons of puzzles and everything. Kind of reminds me of a weird version of like Five Nights at Freddy, but it's something. The announcing on there is amazing. The atmosphere is always amazing. The puzzles are amazing. It's a frustratingly cool game that I believe what makes you're obviously your mission, they're trying to kill you, right? So your mission is to survive that game, but it's frustrating, but it's an awesome version of being frustrating because the puzzles are in depth because they expect you to die. So I Expect You to Die 2 is really coming out pretty soon, and you have to be on the lookout for that game. As like what I said, puzzle games like that, such as Five Nights at Freddy's, I Expect You to Die 2, and just more that really configures your cognitive approach is super fun and much more in the underrated side, I'll have to say, for the newer games coming out. But that's definitely something you got to be on the lookout for. So I Expect You to Die 2. Stride is something that I feel like a free falling game, a parkour type game, and a stealth game that's a lot of fun. If you like games like that, like Blade Runner games, and just games where you're just really moving around, that's optimized for that kind of games, like Echo VR right now, if you're playing a free version of it. If you just really like zero gravity type games, Climb, that's another one. This Stride is going to be really fun. You can stealth on the enemies, you really jump around. It's kind of like a free world based type of game, doing missions and more. Hopefully they can really get it, because I know on PSVR they kind of delayed it a little bit. And so with Quest 2, it has been confirmed. And so I hope what they're doing is more, less of the joystick aspect, maybe more of the hand tracking would be awesome if we can get that really optimized in there with the devs. Also, if we can get it to just less of a motion sickness type of appeal, maybe more of an automated where we can jump, and I think that's going to be pretty cool. So if they can really optimize that to the adherence and to the hierarchy of that component, that could really change VR. So Stride is gonna be kind of a under the radar game because of all the rest of the list of what I'm gonna go over right now. And I would say that Stride is definitely gonna fall there, but it's a great way to just have fun. And if you like on the rails type shooters where you're not really like arcade approach, but also somewhat of a free falling without getting to motion sickness, I would say I think Stride will be a good fit for you. I'm definitely gonna be delving into that game. Let's just check it out. So hopefully we can get some good stuff on that. So Stride, definitely check it out. Larcenauts. This is already released. It was just recently released, and so a hero game, and with multiplayer, with a lot of grinding, with times where you can get mixed in with maybe complete noobs and completely advanced people. And there's only one game that it reminds me of that I can touch base with, that is a game that is like that on both ends of the spectrum, which is Overwatch. So Larcenauts reminds me a lot of Overwatch, kind of like how the scheme is and how the display is, the colors, everything, the aesthetics of it reminds me of Overwatch. Population 1 reminds me more of Fortnite. Larcenauts reminds me big time of Overwatch with the hero aspect, the different skill sets, the multiplayer perspective, and who you can get teamed up with randomly. Like sometimes randomly you get complete beginners, or sometimes randomly like you're all beginners against like fully advanced people. So I think that scheming system reminds me of like the Overwatch and the Overwatch League. So Larcenauts really, hands down, is going to be Overwatch VR for the most part, in my opinion. So it's not going to be like hand in hand the right way, so relax, but it is going to be a lot of similarity in that from everything. So if you like a game like Overwatch, I think Larcenauts is something they can look into. Now it is brand new, so hopefully they're going to have some bug fixes, there's some updates and more. So Larcenauts, check that out. Now I want to really go over some of the lists that I went over on my other videos, so let's go over that. So those are the top 5. So it's Paranormal Activity, Thriller Fight 2, I Expect You to Die 2, and Stride and Larcenauts. Those are like, Larcenauts is already out right now. Those other 4 are on the way. And also, I'm gonna give y'all some of the lists right now. So Sniper VR, Sniper Elite, it's going to be coming out. So Sniper Elite is super. I just wrote Sniper VR here on my notes. Sniper Elite is well on the way in July. We got, what else do I have? Resident Evil 4 is well on the way. It's been confirmed with Quest. After the Fall, which is Arizona Sunshine. The same creators from Arizona Sunshine is on the way. What else do we got? Project 4, which is Boneworks. Boneworks fans is well on the way. That's a huge title. Splinter Cell and Assassin's Creed, well on the way. And those are just a handful of games that I mentioned already in my other videos. So check those out if y'all want more in depth. But that's just a whole lineup of games that are well on the way. And Quest 2 has really been crushing it. So if you haven't tapped into a Quest 2 yet, think about it. I did make videos if you want to compare it to other headsets, and also if it's too late to get one. So make sure you're watching all the information. We have tons of information for you on here, whether it's accessories, games, news, updates, and more. So once again, you all, I do appreciate you for watching this video. My name is Timstuh. Just give us a thumbs up and subscribe. A free gesture like that really helps out this content and getting out to others, and as we're on the road to 100K subs. And thank you for over 200K on TikTok once again. Hopefully I get to see y'all again soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.